So how cool is that to be able to have a high school teacher to come over and teach us these great fun activities?
I have been lucky to get into the elementary schools this past few weeks or past few months to do some arts integrated lessons with them. So we have 7 sessions that we're meeting with about 20 teachers in their 1st through 5th year teaching. We have a few more experienced teachers in there, but we're really focusing on those early career teachers. So it started with Matthew's 2nd grade team was very interested. And their 2nd grade team is actually doing the arts integration professional development.
The kids were learning how to sequence events of a story in order from beginning, middle, and end.
Tableau. It means when you pause a movie or something, everything freezes. That was really fun. What you think will happen. We tried to guess what we think will happen.
And what they had to do is they had to pick a scene of a story, and then within their group they had to do a tableau, and they had to freeze that tableau, and they had to guess the other group's scene in the story, and so they could sequence those events in order based on which group was doing what scene in the story. And it was a lot of fun because it was a great way for the students to remember the story because they were involved and they were active and they were all engaged.
We had the part where they were standing on the hill and the dog had the really bad breath and it made the sun even start rotting, and I was being the sun, and it was fun.
Their faces, you could just see how they were acting out the scenes, and they were so into the story, into the book, because they are actually the characters themselves.
We talked about theater masks, historically how they were created and used, and then the students were able to make their own masks of their own character, and then after they were done creating that, they had a little slip of paper and they created that character. They gave them a name, they gave them a job, where do they live, what's their favorite sport. Really dove deep into that, and then they are going to write a story based off of the character that they create with their mask. The day that I was in Century, we covered the history of Play-Doh and clay and how it's used and historically used to create art. And then the students were able to use that Play-Doh to show us the answers to complex math word problems. By utilizing the arts as a universal pathway for learning, there's so many things that students can learn through the arts, and those core content areas, science, history, math, English, all of that can be found through the arts.
I have been teaching for a long time, but this was a way for me to keep new ideas and to refresh myself as a teacher, and it continues my professional development as a professional as well.